Hey there. So you're thinking about diving into the world of online income, and you're interested in three big ones: video content, print on demand, and affiliate marketing. You want to know what it really takes? The time, the skills, and of course, the money you can make. Well, we're going to break it all down for you so you can figure out which path is right for you. To help us navigate this, we've got an expert who's going to help us uncover the hidden gems and the potential pitfalls.
Happy to be here.
Awesome. So let's think of these three models like different vehicles. Each one's going to take you on a different journey with its own unique route and destination. But first, we got to figure out how much gas we need and if we're ready for a smooth ride or a bumpy off-road adventure. So how much time and effort are we talking about here?
It depends on the path you choose. Let's start with video content creation. It's like building a fan base. You need the skills, filming, editing, all that. But the real magic happens when you connect with your audience. It's a slower climb. But with each video, you're building an asset, a library of content that, if done right, can keep making money for years.
Wow. But that means a serious commitment of time. We're talking potentially part-time to full-time, especially in the beginning. Many creators report working 40-plus hours a week.
40-plus hours.
And that's not even including engaging with their community.
Wow. That is intense. Is that even sustainable in the long run?
That's a question a lot of creators face. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you and setting realistic expectations, batching content, planning ahead, even outsourcing certain tasks. Those can all help. But going into video content, thinking, you'll just make a few videos and then relax on a beach. That's not going to happen.
Got it. So it's more of a marathon than a sprint. Now, how does that compare to print on demand? Is that a little more relaxed?
Print on demand, or POD, definitely has a different pace. It's more about front-loading the effort.
Okay.
You design products like T-shirts, lugs, phone cases, and you use a service to handle the printing and shipping. So you put in the work to create and list, but you're not packing boxes.
Yeah.
You're not dealing with inventory.
So you're not tied to a strict schedule. Exactly. Once the design is uploaded, the POD service takes over.
Wow.
Don't think it's completely passive. The top POD entrepreneurs, they treat it like a numbers game. They might have hundreds of product listings, increasing their chance of a hit. They're always adding new designs, analyzing trends, and tweaking their marketing. It's not constant content creation like video, but you got to put in the work to keep those sales coming in.
Makes sense. You can work in bursts, but you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about affiliate marketing. This one seems kind of mysterious. Where's the effort here?
With affiliate marketing, it's all about building a system that works for you initially. You invest a lot of time building traffic-generating content, blog posts, reviews, videos, anything that leads people to products. You spend hours researching keywords, crafting content, and optimizing it for search engines. It's similar to video content creation in that way. But instead of building a following, you're focused on driving traffic to specific products or services.
Ah, so you're kind of like a digital matchmaker.
I like that. And just like a matchmaker, you got to know your audience and what they're looking for. You research trends, understand consumer psychology, and constantly refine your approach. And you don't forget about SEO. That's about getting your content to rank high in search results.
Right.
So people find you when they're looking for info. It can be a slow burn. But once you start seeing those high-ranking articles or videos bringing in steady traffic, the potential for passive income is huge.
Okay. So it sounds like there's a lot of upfront effort for all three models, but the type of effort varies. I imagine each path requires a different set of skills.
Absolutely. Let's go back to video content creation. It demands a blend of creative and technical skills. You need to be comfortable on camera, know how to craft a compelling story, and have the technical chops to film and edit.
Right.
And don't forget marketing. You got to promote your content and build a community. It's a lot to handle, which is why many creators eventually build teams.
It's like being a one-person production crew.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about print on demand? What are the keys to success there?
POD is all about design. But it's not just about being artistic. Understanding trends, niche markets, copyright law, those are the things that separate the pros from the hobbyists. And those profit margins, they can get a big boost if you're smart about production and pricing, finding good suppliers, negotiating rates, understanding costs. Those can make a huge difference to your bottom line.
You got to be the artist.
Yeah.
And the business person. What about affiliate marketing? What skills are essential?
Digital marketing, that's your bread and butter you need to master. Content creation, SEO, keyword research, understanding consumer psychology. You're essentially creating a marketing machine that drives traffic to specific products. Technical skills are helpful too. Website building, email marketing.
So you're a writer, a researcher, a psychologist, and a tech whiz, all rolled into one.
It's definitely a multifaceted field, and it's constantly evolving. But that's also what makes it exciting. There's always something new to learn.
Right. Okay. So we've talked about the effort and the skills, but let's be honest. What everyone wants to know is, how long until that first dollar rolls in? What's the timeline to profitability for each of these?
That's the million-dollar question.
Huh?
And unfortunately, there's no easy answer. Let's start with video content. This one's known for having the longest path to profitability. You gotta hit those monetization milestones like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on YouTube before you can even start earning from ads. And that can take 6 months to a year, even for creators putting out great content consistently.
So you're playing the long game with video content.
Definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme, even once you're monetized. Building up to a significant income can take years. It's a slow burn, but it can snowball as your library grows and you attract more viewers. That's the power of building a loyal audience. Your old content can keep working for you, even as you create new stuff.
So it's like investing in your own content library,
Mm-hmm.
which can pay dividends down the line. Interesting. Now, what about print on demand? Can we expect a quicker return there?
Generally, yes. With POD, you could technically make your first sale within days.
Really?
There are no eligibility requirements. It's just about people liking your products. But those early sales might not be huge. On average, it takes about 165 days, or a little over 5 months, to make your first $1,000.
Wait, you're saying I could launch a design today
Mm.
and make a sale?
Technically, yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's revenue, not profit,
Oh.
right?
You got to factor in the base cost of the product and other expenses. You're probably looking at a 20% profit margin. So
Uh-huh.
that $1,000 is more like $200 profit. But once you have a design that's selling, it can become passive income. You could be making money from it months or years down the line with minimal effort.
It's not an instant windfall, but you can start seeing returns sooner than video,
Mm.
and those margins can increase if you're smart about sourcing.
Absolutely. Finding good suppliers, negotiating, understanding the costs. That's key.
Okay, so there's more to POD than just throwing a design on a t-shirt. Now, let's talk about the timeline to profitability for affiliate marketing. Is it a sprint,
Yeah.
a marathon, or somewhere in between?
It can be pretty variable. If you're starting from scratch, it takes a while for Google to rank you. We're talking maybe 3 to 4 months before you see much activity.
So you're putting in the work
Yeah.
and playing the waiting game.
It does take patience. But if you're creating good content and optimizing it, you could see traffic. That would be your first commissions. Around the 6-month mark, a lot of affiliate marketers say, they make next to nothing for the first few months, maybe a few bucks by month 6, and then potentially a few hundred a month by the end of the first year. It really depends on your niche, the competition, and how good your marketing is.
Okay, so it's a long game with affiliate marketing, but I've heard the payoff can be huge.
It can be. What kind of income are we talking about? The earning potential for affiliate marketing is massive. Some of the top earners make millions.
Oh, yes.
Those are the outliers. The average affiliate makes about $51,000 a year.
So, a full-time income is achievable. But what's the difference between the ones making a few hundred and the ones making 6 or 7 figures?
It often comes down to a few things: niche selection, content quality, SEO mastery, and traffic generation. Choosing a profitable niche with low competition is a good place to start then. It's about creating high-quality content that ranks well and drives traffic to your links.
And
market. You need to promote it and build an audience that trusts you.
So it's more like building a business than just throwing up some links.
That's a great way to put it. Now, we've talked about the upfront effort, but what about the long game? How do these stack up when it comes to scalability and passive income potential?
That's where it gets interesting.
Scalability is about whether a model can grow with you. And passive income, well, that's the dream, earning money in your sleep.
Exactly.
Let's break it down. Video content has incredible scalability in terms of reach. A single viral video can be seen by millions, instantly boosting your income and your subscriber count.
It's amazing how one video can change everything.
It is. As your content library grows, you have more videos working for you, bringing in views and generating revenue. Some YouTubers even see passive income from videos they made years ago.
So there's this compounding effect. Your past work keeps making money. I like that. But I'm guessing there are limits to scaling video.
Of course, one person can only create so much. If you want to scale significantly, you probably need to hire a team. Filming, editing, marketing, and to stay relevant, you got to keep making fresh content. So while older videos can make passive income, it's not totally set it and forget it.
Right, you can't just rest on your laurels. Now, how does print on demand compare in terms of scalability and passive income? Can you really build a hands-off business with POD?
POD is very scalable. In terms of product offerings, you can easily add designs and products. And since fulfillment is automated, the workload doesn't change that much, whether you sell one shirt or 1,000.
That's a big advantage.
It makes it great for passive income. The POD market is growing like crazy, about 26% a year. There's a huge opportunity. For those who can create designs people love, of course there are challenges. Staying on top of trends, managing suppliers, dealing with customers. Those can be time-consuming. But for those who can crack the code, POD can be a fantastic way to build a business with serious passive income potential.
So with POD, you're building a business that can run itself,
Yeah.
at least to some degree now. Affiliate marketing, what's the outlook there for scalability and passive income?
Affiliate marketing is known for its high passive income potential. Once you have content ranking well, driving traffic to your links, you can see commissions coming in with minimal effort. You could write a review today that keeps making you money years later.
That's the dream. Earning while you sleep.
Exactly. But how do you scale something like that? That's the beauty of it. You can scale affiliate marketing in so many ways. You can create more content, target more keywords, expand into new niches, even use paid ads. You're not limited by your time or your ability to create. Content marketing is a long game. Those pieces you created months or years ago can still make you money today as long as they stay relevant.
It's like a snowball of passive income. That keeps getting bigger. That's incredible.
There are downsides too. Nothing's perfect. It's not entirely hands-off. You still need to update your content, monitor your SEO, and adapt to changes. Google changes its algorithms all the time, and you're at the mercy of the companies you're promoting. They can change their commissions or even shut down their programs. So it's important to diversify and not rely on just one thing.
Right, so you can't just set it and forget it. But compared to the other models, affiliate marketing does seem to have a higher potential for passive income.
It does, especially once you're established.
Yeah.
But it's not magic. It takes work, strategy, and a willingness to adapt.
Okay, so we've covered scalability and passive income. Now, the big question is, what kind of money are we talking about? What's the earning potential with these models?
Well, as with most things, it depends. Let's start with video content. It has the widest range, from 0 to millions, like Mr. Beast.
Yeah, we see those YouTube stars making bank, but they're the exception, not the rule. What's a more realistic expectation?
Well, a more realistic expectation is probably closer to $5,000, $6,000 a month, though many smaller creators earn less.
The potential is there, but it's competitive. Success isn't guaranteed. Now, what about the earning potential for POD? Can you make a living selling T-shirts and mugs?
You might be surprised. POD can be a great income. Some sellers earn tens of thousands a month.
Tens of thousands.
The average monthly income is around $4,639, and the top earners pull in about $9,833.
Wow.
And those figures are probably profit. We're talking a potential full-time income. How do they get to that level? It's a few things. Creating good designs, understanding trends, building a brand. And like with video content, there are a lot of POD sellers who only make a little side income. It depends on the effort, your business skills, and how well your designs do.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about the earning potential for affiliate marketing. I have a feeling this is where things get exciting.
It can be. Affiliate marketing has a reputation for high earning potential. Some people make millions, but it's important to be realistic. The average affiliate publisher makes around $51,000 a year. Some earn six figures, while others make just a few hundred.
So, a comfortable income is possible. What separates those barely scraping by
from those who are crushing it?
A few key things: niche selection, content quality, SEO skills, traffic generation. Choosing a profitable niche with low competition is key. Then, focus on high-quality content. That ranks well and brings in traffic. Yeah, be a good marketer. Build an audience that trusts you.
It's less about getting rich quick and more about building a business. Exactly. And one interesting thing is, the top earners, they often don't just rely on commissions. They diversify. Things like display ads, sponsored content, even their own products or services.
So diversification is key.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. And John, one thing I love about affiliate marketing, there's no real cap on your earnings. If you find a winning formula, the sky's the limit.
Okay, we've covered a lot. The effort, the skills, the timeline, the scalability, the passive income potential, and the money. I think our listener has a lot to think about.
They do. Each one has its own advantages and challenges.
So it really comes down to choosing the right model.
Yeah.
The one that aligns with your skills, interests, and lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's like picking the right vehicle for a road trip.
Exactly. You wouldn't take a sports car off-roading.
Right. Or a minivan on a solo cross-country trip.
So, how do we help our listener choose their vehicle?
What are the key things to consider when making this decision?
First, be honest with yourself about your skills and interest.
Okay. Are you a natural storyteller? Do you love being on camera? Maybe video content creation is a good fit.
Do you have a knack for design and an entrepreneurial spirit? POD could be your thing. Are you a great writer? Passionate about digital marketing? Affiliate marketing might be for you.
So, play to your strengths.
Absolutely. Choose something that feels fun, not like a chore. Don't underestimate passion. These things take time and effort. If you don't love it, you'll burn out.
Right.
Choose something that you can see yourself doing long term.
Okay. So passion is key.
Yeah.
What else?
Think about your time commitment. How much time can you really invest? We talked about how video content can be demanding.
Right. Especially at first. POD is more flexible, but still needs effort and affiliate marketing. While it has the potential for passive income, still takes time up front.
Yes, that's a good point. But what about focusing only on passive income? Is that risky? What about staying relevant? You're right. The online world moves fast. It's not just about passive income. It's also about staying ahead of the curve. Things change constantly. Algorithms, trends, what worked yesterday might not work today. So yeah, you got to be able to adapt.
Don't be afraid to experiment. You might start with one model and realize it's not for you. That's okay. There's no shame in changing course.
That's a great point. Don't be afraid to pivot. Now, you mentioned experimenting. What about combining models? Could you create a hybrid approach?
That's a fantastic idea. Hybrid models can be powerful. Imagine creating videos to promote your POD products or using affiliate marketing. In your video content, you combine the strengths.
Yeah.
You create a more diverse income stream.
I love that. It's like your own online ecosystem.
Exactly. And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all. What works for one person might not work for another. So trust your instincts, do your research, and choose what feels right.
Well said. It's all about finding your own path. To online income success? Well, that brings us to the end of our deep dive. What a journey.
It has been exploring these online business models. I hope our listeners feeling inspired.
Me too. To take action.
It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure was all mine. Diving deep with you today.
And remember, listener, there's a whole world of possibilities out there. Don't be afraid to dream big. Work hard.
Yeah.
And create that online income stream you've always wanted.
Cheers to your success.
Cheers to that. And thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time. Happy creating. Each one has its own advantages and challenges, so it really comes down to choosing the right model, the one that aligns with your skills, interests, and lifestyle. That's like picking the right vehicle for a road trip.
Exactly. You wouldn't take a sports car off-roading.
Right. Or a minivan on a solo cross-country trip.
So, how do we help our listener choose their vehicle?
What are the key things to consider when making this decision?
First, be honest with yourself about your skills and interests.
Okay. Are you a natural storyteller? Do you love being on camera? Maybe video content creation is a good fit.
Do you have a knack for design and an entrepreneurial spirit? POD could be your thing. Are you a great writer? Passionate about digital marketing? Affiliate marketing might be for you.
So play to your strengths.
Absolutely. Choose something that feels fun, not like a chore. Don't underestimate passion. These things take time and effort. If you don't love it, you'll burn out. Choose something that you can see yourself doing long term.
Okay. So passion is key. What else?
Think about your time commitment. How much time can you really invest? We talked about how video content can be demanding.
Right. Especially at first. POD is more flexible, but still needs effort. And affiliate marketing, while it has the potential for passive income, still takes time up front.
That's a good point. But what about focusing only on passive income? Is that risky? What about staying relevant? You're right. The online world moves fast. It's not just about passive income. It's also about staying ahead of the curve. Things change constantly. Algorithms, trends, what worked yesterday might not work today. So you got to be able to adapt. And don't be afraid to experiment. You might start with one model and realize it's not for you. That's okay. There's no shame in changing course.
That's a great point. Don't be afraid to pivot. Now, you mentioned experimenting. What about combining models? Could you create a hybrid approach?
That's a fantastic idea. Hybrid models can be powerful. Imagine creating videos to promote your POD products or Using affiliate marketing. In your video content, you combine the strengths and create a more diverse income stream.
I love that. It's like your own online ecosystem.
Exactly. And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all. What works for one person might not work for another. So, trust your instincts, do your research, and choose what feels right.
Well said. It's all about finding your own path to online income success. That brings us to the end of our deep dive today. What a journey.
It has been, exploring these online business models.
I hope our listeners feeling inspired
Me too. To take action.
and ready to start building their own online empire. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure was all mine, diving deep with you today.
And remember, listener, there's a whole world of possibilities out there. Don't be afraid to dream big, work hard, and create that online income stream you've always wanted.
Here's to your success.
Cheers to that. And thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time. Happy